Hey everyone, Joe here from Dark Animals, and today I'm reviewing LEGO set 76419, Hogwarts Castle and Grounds. And this has got to be one of my top 3 sets of this year. Let me tell you why. First off, this set consists of a microscale build and one minifigure. Ever since the reveal of this iconic castle in the first film of the Harry Potter series, I was captivated, and every time I've seen it since, I just can't help poring over every shadowy corner and mysterious spire. And this is what makes this set so special to me. Sure, it's microscale, much like the previous much bigger version released 5 years ago. But while that castle was incredible, it did sacrifice a few iconic elements of the castle. This set expands the build into the surrounding grounds while also giving us the most complete version of Hogwarts to date, albeit at a much smaller scale. Now obviously with a smaller scale we do lose some of the finer details, but I have always felt that this pushes the designer to really get creative with the pieces used. Let's take a look at some of the standout features, starting with the grounds. Most of the castle is surrounded by the Great Lake, beautifully realized by using 2 different colored trans blue tiles. And this is also where you will find the Durmstrang ship in front, as well as the Beauxbaton's carriage flying at the back. They're pretty simple builds, but it adds a nice depth to the overall displayability of the set. The cliffs rising from the water is also completely brick built with no large molded pieces, and it creates a striking contrast to the relatively smooth build of the castle. So let's take a trip around the castle, starting with the boathouse, which leads up to the entrance courtyard until you arrive at the Great Hall. An excellent thing about this build is that it has no stickers whatsoever, so all the extra bits of graphic design you see is printed, and it is implemented so well. Next we have the main tower, which is probably the most significant feature of the castle, and I like how they use the binocular piece for the headmaster tower. This large archway leads to the paved courtyard, and in front of that we have the viaduct, and I just love the way the water flows through the middle of the build. To the right of the viaduct we have the clock tower with another nice printed piece, and next to that we have a very basic stone bridge. I love the pieces they've chosen to build out the central tower. It really adds more detail, and I love how smooth they were able to make it with no visible studs leading up to the astronomy tower. And next to that we also get the transfiguration courtyard. There's just so much detail, I love it. Over here we have the old courtyard entrance, which should lead to the Quidditch pitch, but unfortunately the pitch was not added to the set. But we do get this really nice representation of the herbology greenhouses by using all of these transparent slope pieces. Sadly, one of the most significant landmarks has been left out, and that is Hagrid's hut. I really feel like they could have added a little microbuild, but at least we do get the Whomping Willow along with a blue forward anglia stuck in its branches. And the Easter eggs don't stop there, because if you look down here we get a beautiful build of the Chamber of Secrets, utilizing a printed minifigure head for the statue of Salazar Slytherin. And next to that we have the challenges from the Philosopher's Stone, starting with the Devil's Snare, leading to the chamber of both the winged keys and the chessboard respectively. And finally ending with a mirror of Erised. And it doesn't stop there. Next to that we also have the potions classroom with some printed pieces for the bookcases and windows. The entire build is framed so nicely with a black tiled border, which includes a printed nameplate as well as a spot to actually place your minifigure, which was a nice touch. Moving on to the minifigure, we get the Architect of Hogwarts in all its golden glory. This is not the first time we've gotten this figure, but this is definitely the far superior version, as this one actually has printing on his hat, his torso, his legs, and even his back. And behind his exquisite beard, we get a headpiece with a great face print. He also comes with a nano build of the castle, as well as this little scroll, and he even has his own golden stand. Honestly, there's not much I can say about this set that I don't like. I think the size is perfect for displaying on your shelf, and I love the fact that it has 0 stickers. But a word of caution, all the small pieces definitely takes a toll on your fingers, so you might want to pace yourself when building this set. Maybe pop on a few of the Harry Potter movies while you're at it. As a side note, I don't usually cover the instructions, but I have to give credit to these little factoids LEGO included on some of the pages. It really adds to the overall enjoyment of the build, and it makes you feel like real passion went into creating this set. Please LEGO, keep doing this. Let me know what you think about it in the comments, and as always, thank you for watching.